When the phone rings, Casey Becker, a typical high school student, is home alone making popcorn. She's just finished a date with her boyfriend, Steve, and is relaxing on the couch watching TV when the phone rings. Assuming it's a wrong number, she answers it, and a man with a deep, calm voice asks how her evening is going. He's just making small talk at first, asking what her favorite scary movie is. Casey laughs it off and tells him that she doesn't like scary movies. The caller then says that he is just trying to make conversation and asks if he could call her back later in the evening. Casey thinks nothing of it and tells him it's fine. And just like that, he calls. But this is no ordinary horror movie. And this is just the beginning. The phone rings again and again and again. Each time Casey picks up, the man on the other end tries to flirt with her. But his tone is so creepy and unsettling that she hangs up each time. He phones back again and asks her name, saying that he wants to know who he's looking at. That's when fear starts to creep into Casey's eyes. She quickly locks the doors and scans the windows for any sign of the caller. She finds nothing and tells the man on the phone that she doesn't appreciate him calling her home, demanding to know who he is and why he's been calling her house. The man on the other end laughs and tells her that he just wanted to say hello. But now that she mentioned it, he did have a proposition for her. He wants to play a horror trivia game with her. The grand prize: she lives. If she loses, he'll kill her. And just like that, the deadly game begins. As Casey's on the phone with the mysterious caller, we see her boyfriend, Steve, tied to a chair outside. The killer then makes it clear that if Casey gets any question wrong, Steve dies. With that, the caller asks her first question. Casey gets it right. But then the killer asks her a trick question about the killer in Friday the 13th. She hesitates, tries to buy some time, but the killer doesn't wait. He stabs Steve in front of her and her screams echo through the night. Her scream turns into a gurgle as she watches Steve's life drain out of him. His insides spill out onto the patio stones, mixing with the blood draining out of his lifeless body. In a panic, Casey grabs a knife and runs out the back door. But before she can get very far, the Ghostface killer bursts into the house. The two struggle briefly in the kitchen and the living room until Casey darts out the front door. She runs into the yard and crawls under a tree. But Ghostface is relentless. He pulls her out and stabs her repeatedly. She fights back, but he's too strong. Her voice is soon strangled before she can scream for help. Just as the struggle ends and the killer is about to deliver the final blow, Casey's parents pull into the driveway. They step out of their car and walk toward the house. They're oblivious to the carnage that just unfolded in their front yard. All they see is the popcorn burning on the stove, and the phone line is still active. They hear their daughter's dying breaths and the killer hanging up the phone. Outside, they find Casey's body hanging from a tree. She's gutted and lifeless, swinging gently in the night breeze. The killer has vanished. All that remains is the sound of the crickets and the distant wail of a police siren. To see the next terrifying installment in the franchise, be sure to click the link on screen now.